Have you ever wondered the real story surrounding Malcolm X? Malcolm X was a controversial figure in the 1960s. He advocated for black separatism and self-reliance. He was first taught these teachings by a man named Elijah Muhammad, the head of the Nation of Islam. Malcolm was intrigued and studied all he could. It was his backbone considering the troubles he had faced in his earlier life. For example, being locked up for a burglary. He quickly ascended the ranks of the Nation of Islam and became one of their most well-known speakers. But you didn't click on this video to be told a story you've already heard before. Trouble was brewing, Malcolm X had been speaking out of turn, and when JFK died and he was quoted as saying, "It was chickens coming to the roost," the NOI had silenced him for 90 days. During his silence, Malcolm X had heard rumors of Elijah Muhammad sleeping with the secretaries within the Nation of Islam. This made Malcolm X distance himself from the NOI, and he eventually took a trip to Mecca, where he saw people of all races worshiping and praising their religion. With his new view on life, he traveled back to the States and began anew. It didn't take long for him to receive threats from his former comrades. They began slandering their former speaker's name, saying that he was nothing but a hypocrite who deserved death. Despite this, Malcolm X stayed strong and continued disavowing his former teachings and began opening his heart to unity and peace between all. On February 21, 1965, three men entered the Audubon Ballroom and watched Malcolm speak. After a couple minutes of this, they took out weapons and opened fire, killing Malcolm X. Two of the three ran out and got away, but one was caught and brought in. During the investigation, it was uncovered the man had connections to the Nation of Islam. It is believed Elijah Muhammad inquired to get Malcolm killed in fear of his ever-growing influence expanding. But Malcolm X's legacy lives on in his daughters, his many speeches, and his autobiography. I hope you enjoyed this video and comment if you learned something new today.